It's your girl Dominique Damo, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I know I told you I got some new sets from Fashion Nova, so this is one of them. It's yellow, and then you also saw gray, but I got yellow and I got a green one, so you might see that in a future video popping up. So if you ever see me wearing this cute olive green set, just know Fashion Nova, baby. Fashion Nova, for real, for real, for real. Okay, so this is a story time that I really thought I would never say, but I guess I'm gonna freaking say it because you know what? Like, we really thought that we was fucking done with telling stories about Spicy, but the fact that we have so much freaking memories of this motherfucker just popping up randomly, I guess we're gonna say all of them. Whenever one comes to mind, we're just gonna pop them up, cause you don't get to walk away slate clean. Like, you ain't traumatized me from moving forward and just going in relationships, and you don't get to walk away like I didn't just have to do like a whole healing and breakdown from your miscommunication, from your stupidity, and the fact that I almost lost potential partners because of your dumbass stupidity. So I'm gonna air your ass out. So this story time, yes, is about Spicy. Of course, y'all know what I call this motherfucker. Like, I will definitely leave little info cards, probably right here, of a past video about Spicy. One of the two that I talked about Spicy. So if y'all don't know, y'all probably need to go look at one of the two videos, update 1 month message to Spicy, and TMZ how I met Spicy. You need to watch those both videos so you get a little insight on Spicy, and you get to know why I call him Spicy, who the fuck he is, and how I met Spicy. Okay, back to story time. So we're gonna call this story time Anniversary Finesse, because that's what he was. Like, this is what the fuck this guy did. Now, just to give you guys a more little thing on Spicy so you guys can understand why I'm calling him the Anniversary Finesse, is basically because Spicy would make bets on stuff with people, and if he won, he would be down your neck of why you owe him 5K, why you owe him this amount of money. But when he took a fat L and you were supposed to get your payment from him, he would act oblivious, Dalulu. Like, why I owe you money? Like, he would, and I don't remember making that bet. Like, you could deadass have this man on camera and audio, and he would still find a way to say, I don't owe you shit. Who the fuck are you again? Like, that's literally how it was. So let me just give y'all a little, so if y'all don't know, I met Spicy June 28th, okay, of either when I was 19, yeah, when I was freshly 19 or 20, okay, I met him. No, I met him in 2019. That's when I really met Spicy. So June 28th, 2019, okay, or 2020, okay. Let's get that out of the way. I believe it's 2019, because I don't remember the exact year, but all I remember is I met him on June 28th, and then his birthday was the month after. So let's just get into it. Y'all know the backstory about Spicy. Y'all know he hurt me, broke me, played me. So we're gonna get into how he finessed my motherfucking ass. Now, let me tell you about my relationship history. Okay. I date, don't get me wrong, but when I date people, it's we cool for 6 months, and then as the 7th month is approaching, I'm peeping some bullshit. I'm peeping something and I'm peeping the foolery, and I'm peeping so many different shit that I just clock out without even saying I'm ready to clock out, because my heart, is not ready to clock out, but mentally I'm ready to clock out, but my heart is still like attached to you. So I gotta wait until my heart just like plugs the freaking cord of you before I actually say, yeah, hi, like it's time to check out. Like it's just time to like clock out. Sayonara, see you later. Like that's really what it was. So this was in this was like close to our anniversary, okay? And my thing is, I was really excited for our anniversary, okay? What Spicy didn't get is the fact that I know we met on IMVU platform. If you guys know what that is, I'm not explaining it. It's just a gaming, I have to explain it to y'all, but it is a gaming platform for adults now, like grown ass adults. You can play it freely, do what you want to do. It's the whole metaverse type shit, dating realm for IMVU basically. You can do whatever you want, meet people, and if it goes well and y'all live in the same area, like an hour away, 2 hours away, y'all can just plan a meetup and boom, 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 or just get together type shit. You feel me? So, but it's not really ghetto. It's really ghetto now. Like, it's really taken like it's kind of slowly going downhill and progressing downhill, because I recently like just decided to tap back in, and it feels brand new, but at the same time it's not brand new. It's just that I don't know like what the hot spots are anymore, or like how to navigate, because most of like the people that were on IMVU that helped made it lit and helped made it cool have now transitioned to just being a creator part-time or full-time, and went to a whole different platform called Second Life. And I don't know a lot about Second Life, so if you play Second Life and you know what Second Life is, or you used to play it when it was like fresh, and because it's just back and popping as of like last year, I believe, and if you know what it is, let me know in the comments below. Like, let me know how it works. All I know is that it's real money investment. So you're investing your hard-earned money on a pixel character. I don't know, like, let me know how it works down below. Like, I've heard it's real money, and I've been getting mixed emotions about it. Like, the graphics are like mad cute or whatever and mad cool, but I'm just not comfortable spending like, my hard-earned money on like I'm talking about like $400 on a pixel shirt that I probably have in my closet for some avatar I just made from scratch. But that's just me though. Like, I'm not saying like you should feel bad for it doing your money. It's your money. You worked hard for it. You do whatever you want to do. But it's just me. Like, I'm not comfortable with spending that much money on a pixel avatar. Like, yes, I will invest. For my entertainment, I'll invest like $7, $1. That's pretty much it. But I will not go above that amount of money for that. No offense. Like, it's cute, whatever. But like, it's not really worth that money. Like, it's just a necessity. It's not really like, it's a necessity and a want. It's not really like a need. Like, it's not putting anything in my pockets in real life. Like, let's be real here. But back to the story. So what Spicy didn't understand was that even though I was trying to explain it to him that yes, we met on IMVU, but we've seen each other in real life, not every single day, because I would try and plan things with Spicy, and Spicy would make up some excuse or say, yeah, we can meet each other on Friday, and then I'll be waiting on Friday for a whole text and I'll get no response or nothing, but he will deadass post on Instagram that he was at a whole ass party or something without letting me know. And I'd be like, but we had plans to chill, and he would deadass just brush past the conversation. So it is what it is. Like, y'all know the whole history I went with Spicy. So despite all the ups and downs I was going through with Spicy, I was still like in love with Spicy. Like, I can honestly say that despite the bullshit, this is before all the trauma and tribulations that Spicy put me through in this, like in this particular era that I'm telling you guys about. Spicy definitely had me on lock. Like, I was in love with Spicy, not for his penis, because he didn't have anything going down there, but I was definitely in love with the person he was, the personality, and he was just different. Like, it was just a different side of him. And to make salt to injury, I was a terrible ass female to date, you know, back then. So, and I had like I had like a cheating history. So the fact that Spicy took a chance on me, you know, in that moment when we first linked up, it was automatically like, damn, like, you're taking a risk on me. Okay, I'm gonna shape up and I'm gonna do better, and I'm gonna show you, like, that old girl is gone. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, I did have my flips and flops, but it was never cheating. It was always me being too, like, parity, that's even the word. Like, I just kept telling random strangers about our business, which is never cool. But that was like the earliest stage of relationship, because he didn't know how to communicate like what he didn't like and what he liked. So I was learning progressively how, like, how do I say it? Like, I was learning about him through arguments, basically. Never no good shit. I was always, well, that's a lie. I was learning about him through good shit, but it was just things he liked. Negative shit, I was learning about him when we were just bickering and barking about me blotting my mouth to some random user, and then they would end up telling him about it when they see his user, because I blatantly just told them his user, and they would tell him like, oh yeah, hey, like, you know, da 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 da, so and so just came and told me like you and her, da 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 da, and then he would come and try and check me about some stuff, and I'd be like, well, you ain't fucking listening to me, so who else am I gonna fucking tell? But I'm a little sister, like, who else? By the way, the little sister I'm talking about is Sissy Pooh. Like, I told y'all story time how I met her in the TMZ update. So shout out to her if she's watching this. Hi. But yeah, so besides her and the fact that she was young and she had a lot going on and she was there for me, who else was I gonna tell? Yo, Pixel Brothers, who you would get mad about because they weren't on my side, but they low-key were, because they understood the shit, and they've been around you so long that they witnessed the pattern and shit. And they even told me, was it apple cider or cider? I don't know which one I called the second oldest, that the second oldest in that he made in the game was like, yes, Spicy's always like that. He just doesn't know how to, like, you know, be considerate of other people's feelings. He puts his feelings first and doesn't take time to understand, you know, that the other party is hurt as well. So, you know, his brother broke it down for me, and he would see that shit because he would have like my account information. But the funny thing is, I'm gonna let y'all know the funny shit about this shit later on. But yeah, so that's really what it was. And he would see the shit through my account, feel some type of way, and automatically decide that we're all enemies, when we're not all enemies. We're actually like quote unquote pixel family. We all got to know each other on like the gaming platform a little bit, not realistically, but we've all got comfortable enough to what we trust one another to talk about shit that either A, B, or C party puts us through. So that's really what it was, right? So that's what it was. So let's look at the history of Spicy and, you know, etc. and like that. So back to the story itself again. So Spicy and I were like on an up and down rocky roller coaster at this point. Like, one moment we're good, the next moment we're not good. The one moment I'm communicating his like bad communication skills and his fault, and him again bypassing everything and making it seem like I'm crazy. and I'm delusional and how it's me missing text messages or my phone being fucked up, when it's never any of that. It's just you not knowing how to communicate, or you just not giving zero fucks because you're doing your own little thing on the side with your own little girl. But that's none of my business though. That was yours. So basically, this was very exciting for me. And like I said, like I told y'all earlier, this is like the first relationship that it's actually like lasted more than 6 months. Despite the back and forth, I'm still holding this nigga down. He's going through some personal shit. I'm going through some personal shit. But at the end of the day, we locked in. Like, we hold each other down, right? Now, I'm like, y'all is kicking in. Like, I noticed that it's the month that we first intertwined, and it's coming closer and closer and closer and closer. So the conversation during that whole month, I like, for memory's sakes, I believe was me talking about the anniversary, how excited I am about having my first anniversary with somebody that like I'm like deeply in love with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides Brown, who I actually met in real life, but well, we didn't even last that long, but the fact that I met you in the metaverse, the IMU metaverse, and then we took that from the IMU metaverse to real life. I met your mom on accident. It's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, like, despite ups and downs, like, I'm really locked in with this man. Like, if we're about to approach our 1 year anniversary, I'm all happy, I'm all gushy. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm like very, very excited. Like, I'm talking about like what I want to do with this man. Like, I really hope that he has something planned. Like, I hope he has the whole, like, call me, send me money type shit. Let me get my hair done, my nails done, my shoes done. Let me go shopping, and then he pulls up on me, or he sends like a Lyft or an Uber to come and get me. He pays for that shit, and it's like a surprise location, and him just being like romantic, and then we're just like doing the forbidden dance, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, him just saying how much he loves me, I'm showing him how much I love him. I'm thinking about gifts, what to get him. We've talked about it because he's like, he don't like surprises. So we literally went on Fashion Nova when Fashion Nova Men like just came out. We were literally on Fashion Nova for like hours, back and forth on iMessage, discussing what he wanted from Fashion Nova Men. And it was mostly all jackets, jeans. I don't know if it's any shoes, but it was just jacket and jeans. And then he transitioned into these new Jordans that just dropped. They were like fresh out of the box, like fresh out. And the outing date, I believe, was on our anniversary. So it just made sense, you feel me? So he kept talking about the shoes, how they were mad cool. He had an outfit for it. He kept talking about what outfit he would correspond with them shoes from Fashion Nova Men. So me feeling all gushy and like happy and like invested. I mean, like, my heart's invested. I'm financially invested with this person. For this to go left and me to get played is fucking crazy. So let me tell you how I got Finesse played. Ready? So I remember, right? I realized that, hey, like, our anniversary is like, I woke up on the day of our anniversary, right? He's sweet talking me, talking about me go get me, So I wake up like, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna work out, it's still summer, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna get my body intact and in shape. Like, this is the time when like I took working out very seriously, and I was just starting the the detoxing cleansers in my body, the tablets, the drinks, the tea, all that type of stuff. So this is when I was really trying to learn about, you know, what's good for your body, what's bad for your body type, you know, era, right? So you know, I'm going outside. I'm going outside to do my workouts. Like I'm spending like 60 minutes outside doing stretches. I sometimes correspond with like the elderly who are getting in shape, or a bunch of teenagers that just doing a one-on-one or friendly 6-on-6, 5-on-5, whatever match, whatever outside. So I'm talking and we're conversating. So I remember I sent them a text of like what I wanted from Fashion Nova. I'm like, you know what? Me and you took a whole conversation about what you wanted from Fashion Nova. Let's talk about me. Like, let's really sit down and like talk about what I want from Fashion Nova, right? So I sent him images of what I want from Fashion Nova. Mind you, Fashion Nova, like the set I'm wearing like right now, y'all, like this set I'm wearing right now. Back then they had just released a purple set, right? Like purple and blue, right? So I was like, oh my god, like them so cute. Like it's the same set, but it's the same set, but it's in different colors, and they just dropped purple and blue. So I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. I look so cute in it. So I screenshot to him the price and of both, and they're both on sale. So I screenshot it and I sent it to him, and I'm like, this is what I want for my anniversary. I know I already have like these like the other stuff, but they just dropped 2 new colors. So, you know, this is what I want for my anniversary. I don't hear from him until like I'm halfway in my workout. So I check my phone from time to time to see if he responds, right? When I'm doing my, like I'm working out, waiting for that text. So someone told me like, check your phone. Like, check your phone right now. So I take my phone off airplane mode, and I'm literally waiting for it to process, you know, it's just been off airplane mode to see what's on your messages. Pling, pling, pling. I get 3 messages, right? And the messages wasn't what I expected it to be. It literally was like, let me tell y'all, like I remember vividly, like not word for word, but I'm gonna say it based on how it was said, but it just wasn't formatted that way via text. Ready? The fuck you want those for? You already have like 6 of the same fucking outfits. Why the fuck do you want them outfits? I'm not wasting my money buying you different colors of the same outfits. You already have 10 of in your closet, and I've always seen you wear them. So a part of me is like dead ass hurt, because it's just like, that's like what I should have said back. And I'm like, bitch, what I should have said was, bitch, you asked me to buy you jackets. You probably have, you a nigga, bro. You probably have like 6 of them same jackets. Why the fuck would I buy you the same jacket with different designs on the back from a different brand? Then there was jeans. I should have said, why the fuck you only buy you jeans? Don't you have like 8 of them fucking jeans? Why the fuck would I buy you black jeans when you probably have 8 of those from Fashion Nova Men? And when it came to shoes, I should have said, why the fuck would you want me to buy you fucking Nikes when you probably have 8 of them hoes in your closet? Why the fuck am I gonna buy you more Nikes? It's the same brand, it's just a different design every year and every month. So why the fuck would I want to buy you those shit type 4? That's what I should have said. But my ass was like, but it's our anniversary, you know, since I'm, you know, planning on what I'm gonna get you and putting your package together for our anniversary, you know, I just felt like it's only right because our anniversary, you know, I get you something and, you know, you get me something in return. You know, it's our anniversary, it's our first anniversary. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to be like, I'm literally explaining to him like how, you know, this, you know, first anniversary means a lot to me, despite how we kind of met differently from other people. it was just very important to me to, you know, make this anniversary monumental and feel very special about it. This let me tell you exactly how this man did me during that whole call. I don't remember word for word, but I'm gonna basically remember what he. I don't remember word for word he said, but all I know was that that man took my heart and ripped the hell out of my heart, my dreams, my hopes. Like, you had in the word hope, dreams, hope, love. That nigga tore the hell out of my chest, bro. Like, he literally hurt my motherfucking feelings when he said that, when he said this word for word. Ready? I don't count this as an anniversary because we didn't meet in real life, and I'm not giving you a gift because it's not Christmas and it's not your birthday. If it was Christmas, I understand. If it's your birthday, I understand. But this is not even an anniversary, and we didn't even meet like normally, so I don't even count this as an anniversary. Like, we met on a freaking game, bro. Like, I get it if you want to have like an anniversary on the game, that's cool. Like, I'll get on at a certain time and I'll book a room and we can just go and have a romantic moment. But I'm not about to spend money on you and you're not even like my real girlfriend. Okay, that hurt me like a ton of bricks, because to make, like, the more I think about it now and the more times like I've asked like numerous of people, like, how the fuck am I not his girlfriend in real life? Like, your private has touched my private. Like, we fucked, not consistently, like, but we have fucked 2 or 3 times. Like, call it what you want, we fucked. When the first time we fucked and your mom came in with her alcohol problem, you introduced your mom to me as your girl, and your mom called me pretty as fuck. You showed me your little brother, right? I've met you outside the game. So if you didn't want us to be like, and I've gotten your number, right? And majority of your socials like by now, so make it make sense, right? If you don't want to be exclusive with this person, why the fuck do you want to meet up with them? Why the fuck did they have your number? Why on earth did you have sex with them like 2 or 3 times, right? Why do you have their socials? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't want to be, like, how IMVU works from my knowledge, if you don't want to be exclusive with somebody outside the metaverse, then you keep that relationship in the metaverse. Once they see you, right? Because you have your IMVU notifications on. If you want it more than that, then they have everything outside the metaverse, and that's how y'all communicate and that's how y'all correspond. So the fact that you had the audacity on our anniversary to say that we weren't shit, then why the fuck did you fuck me then? Like, answer me this. Like, why the fuck did you fuck me then? Why would you give me like aggressive hickeys, fucking me in your bed, watching movies, doing like, why were you doing any of that if we weren't exclusive? Like, make it make sense. And the fact that like we were going through all our battles, and I was asking, like, I was doing polls on Instagram about this, y'all, and people were saying, what the fuck, y'all is exclusive. As long as y'all took it out the metaverse, then y'all is exclusive. What the fuck is this weirdo talking about? And I'm like, thank you. So like, I'm not freaking crazy. Like, I am your girl, or whatever the fuck, if I'm your girl or fuck buddies. But every time we spoke on the phone and you were with your parents or somebody, I don't know if you were doing it to please me, to make me feel good, but you were telling people that you were on the phone with your girlfriend. You were telling people I was your girlfriend, I was your woman, right? Okay, make it make sense. So my heart is like hurt as fuck. So I'm slowly like, the plug for me having feelings is like slowly like pulling. Like, I'm almost at like my breaking point, right? So out of nowhere, like my heart hurts. Like, yo, like my heart hurt. It just out of my chest, like it shattered. My things are hurt. And I'm feeling some type of way, but you're not gonna acknowledge the fact that you just freaking hurt me. But what you're gonna say is, oh, so are you gonna buy them shoes? Like, boy, what? Like, be for real now. Like, what I should have said back then was, I'm not buying you a motherfucking thing. Use your own money and buy yourself the motherfucking shoes. You feel me? That's what I should have said back then. But my heart, knowing how vulnerable I am when I'm really like in love with somebody, and when I'm about somebody, my ass said, I'll think about it. He was like, okay, call me back and let me know if you're actually serious about buying it back. So the whole time I'm working out, like I processed my heart being ripped, the pain he caused me, everything, and I just went off on him. I went off on him via text. He called me back when I'm working now, and he tells me all this type of shit, like going off on me. I'm just like, wait, you're cussing me because I just said it's not fair for me to be spending my hard-earned money on you and you not buying me anything else in return? Like, it's bad enough that I'm already buying you skip the dishes every Friday to feed you, and if not you, your little brother, and you not doing anything out of return. I'm doing it from a good heart and you're just not doing shit back for me in return. It's bad enough I'm doing that. So it would be nice to get something out of you out of return. You feel me? And the fact that now it's an anniversary, I feel like this is a special moment. Like, I'm validating that shit, y'all. Like, I'm validating every damn detail. And he was like, well, I got shoes from bitches that liked me just to like me, bro, because I'm handsome as fuck. Like, he was so full of shit. Like, his ego was bigger than his dick, and it was just like, WTF? Like, you have all this ego for what? Like, that shit should have disgusted me and should have been a red flag. But I'm like, my heart is hurting already from the insult. He just, like, my heart. So I'm just sitting on the phone, like, just saying, it's, you oiled up my heart. So I'm just listening to you talk about bitches you got shoes from, bitches who just liked you and just bought you shoes for no reason, and you got it. So, and how you go tell me how you can call a bitch right now and she can buy you a motherfucking pair of shoes, and how you don't fucking need me, right? So I said, I'm gonna call you back. I get home, I shower, I cried off. My dumbass just like crying some more. I cried, like, literally, y'all, I cried all the way till I got to my spot, sucked it up, went upstairs, cried some more, and I was like, I don't want to lose my so-called quote-unquote man to some random broad, so I'm gonna buy his love, right? My ass was so fucking dumb. Like, if I could go back in time, I would have slapped some sense into myself, because I know better now. But you know, when you're in love, you're vulnerable, you do some stupid shit, you do some dumb shit, you really do. But if I could, I would slap some sense into myself back then. So my ass texting back, and I'm like, what's the name of the shoes and what's your size? He sent me a screenshot of the shoes and his size. Yeah, I looked at the price. Peep this. My outfit, the outfit I wanted was this little outfit. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, I'm gonna stand up. Like, this little outfit right here. Like, this little outfit right here that I have on right now. Like, this little outfit right here is literally like what I'm asking him to buy is this outfit right here, but it's in purple and it's in gray. It's not expensive. Literally, it was on sale. It was $20 a piece, and mind you, it's a set. okay? And I would give him a coupon code from my end and tell him. So he would have spent normally like $22 for a 2-piece outfit, and then I was giving him my address and all that shit, right? This man sent me shoes for 300 fucking dollars, yo. The shoes just dropped. The shoes was 300 and fucking dollars. And the part that pissed me off the most was that you weren't contributing to me at all. You made it seem like my shit was expensive, but you weren't doing a motherfucking thing. You were not even trying to pitch in whatsoever and spoil me, but you had the audacity to, you know, manipulate me into buying you $300 sports that you would talk about. I'm your bae, I'm your girlfriend. Like, you sweet talking me into buying it shoes, and my dumb ass fell the fuck for it, right? So, yo, I buy him the shoes. We're conversating about his address, right? He's like telling me his address, telling me his last name, his middle name, all that shit, where he was born, because it asked for that shit, like the date of birth and everything. So I put in the order, and he was like, oh, screenshot that shit when it says confirmed. So I said, okay. I screenshot that shit. He gets it lesser. He gets it faster than delivery time. He wears it, y'all. For that small period of time, I kid you not, I put on everything I love. For that period of time, I was the best fucking girl in the whole entire world. I put in everything I love. That point when he got the shoes, I was the best fucking girl ever. It went from, I kid you not, it went from sweet talking to you can come over, to me coming over, to him telling me I'm the best, him sweet talking me, him saying thanks baby, telling me I love you. Like him, if I had the receipts, y'all, and if I knew how to insert them, I'll put them like right here, but I don't. But I kid you not, that moment, y'all, I was the best fucking girlfriend out of the entire world. And he loved eating out of my hands. Like when I tell you, he loved eating out of my hands, because this was literally my hand. My hand was full. Like, here, skip, here, DoorDash, here, skip, here, DoorDash, here, Friday taco, here, Friday burgers. Oh, here's for your brother. Oh, here's for you. Here's that for me. Here's that for me. No problem, right? I ask you to buy me a smoothie from Booster Juice. If you don't know what Booster Juice is, it's like the best living thing on this damn planet. Cause you know what we're talking about. If yo, Mango Hurricane, child, and that strawberry banana one, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Those two smoothies were the best smoothies in my entire life. I asked you to buy me a smoothie. Just one little smoothie. I wasn't asking you for a whole damn feast. I wasn't asking you for the whole damn world. I asked you for a smoothie. A $20 smoothie from Skip. I showed you the size. I showed you what I wanted it. Base for base. Mind you, I just finished buying this nigga shoes like a week ago. $300 out of my money. $300 out of my fucking money I just took and spent this guy for shoes. And I asked you for a $20 smoothie. Tell me, my butterflies, the difference between $300 and a $20 smoothie. Tell me the difference. Tell the fucking difference right the fuck now. I'm gonna tell you now, this smoothie ain't shit compared to the shoes I fucking spent on this man and the food. On top of that, let's get that together as well. Every Friday too, every second Friday, whatever you want to call it, it's still fucking Friday. So let's be real about it, right? Okay. So, you know, my ass was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I'm thinking my smoothie. right? And I'm like, can you get this to me like ASAP before like I believe I was gonna go and work out, right? So I came to come get me this smoothie when I either I finished workout or I was going to work out. Either way, right? Minutes go by, hours go by. This man typed to me, and I kid you or not, like, and keep in mind that it was a repetitive situation to the point where like I just stopped like asking because I knew the answer was gonna be right. I asked this man for one smoothie for $20. This man deadass typed to me saying, I can't spend no money on fast food right now. I'm saving. Yo. Saving? Saving? Saving for what? Saving, let's be for real. Saving for what? Saving for who? Saving what? Huh? Who? Huh? Wait, come here. Saving for what? Saving for fucking what? Like, let's be real. What are you fucking saving for? He told me, y'all, he was saving. I cussed that motherfucker out. And before y'all go be like, he just said he's saving Diamond, like, it don't really mean anything. It's like, y'all is not hearing what I said. You don't think I was saving too? You don't think I had my life together? You don't think I was doing some shit and I kept telling him no and he was finessing me? Like, he was playing mind games with me and finessing me to buy him that shit anyways, and said he'll pay me back and never pay me back a cent to this day. Do you understand now why I'm fucking mad? Do you understand why I'm fucking pissed? Do you understand the anger I have for this motherfucker right now? Do you understand? I'm spending millions on you, your ass. This is an exaggeration, but I'm spending thousands of dollars. If you check how much money adds up, it adds up over time. So mind you, I'm spending buku dollars on this man, food-wise. Spending buku dollars. I spent almost a whole bag on this man for shoes that just dropped, by the way, that I never done for myself, but I'm doing it for a motherfucking idiot who freaking played mind games on me. And the one time I ask you for a $20 smoothie, you make it seem like I'm crazy or I'm Delulu or you not finna spend money on me, but you're okay eating out of me every single time until I'm broke. Okay, cool. So, like, literally that happened. And, like, he did more manipulating. So, it was every single Friday, y'all. It was, like, a continuous day. Like, every single Friday, it was that, like, if I didn't buy him food, if I didn't buy him things, or I'm not going to talk to anymore, I'll take your IMVU account away. I'll block you for a week, and you know me already. I don't care about none of this shit. I'll block you for a week. I don't really care. And he knew that I was in love with him because I told him that on repeat, right? So the fact that you knew I was in love with you, you took advantage of me every single day. Every single day, every single Friday, you took advantage of me. But when it came to your brothers who I named in the other story time, I forgot their names. When it came to flexing your girlfriend, shit, you had no issue flexing your girl, flexing me off and saying, oh, look, I'm getting massages, oh, I'm getting love, or I'm getting kisses, or I'm getting every week, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. You had no problem saying any of that when it came to people around, but in private, nobody knew what was really going on. But you had no problem flexing me in front of others and playing me to my face. Now, what I told y'all a while ago that I was going to tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. So, me and him, he knew I had like a sketchy like past. So I get in the beginning why like he didn't really trust me like that when we were first dating. You know what I'm saying? And he always had to double check and make sure that, I'm for him and not for everybody else. So like I get it. You feel me? Like, you gotta make sure like it is what it is, and when it is what it is, right? You gotta make sure like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? Like, sketchy past, you're taking a risk, you gotta make sure that the risk you're taking is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because time and whatever invested, right? Me and him had a rocky little past, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, right? But as the relationship, as whatever you want to call it, I call it shit back then. So I know I said before I'm not gonna validate it at that, but at this time, at this certain era, it was a relationship to me, and it always has been. So I'm gonna say it as that, just for this part, like for this era that we were in, right? So everything was cool, everything was smooth, you know what I'm saying? So I was showing him more and more every single time how I was about him and that I was for him and nobody else, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So this man decided to have hold of my password, right? But I would never get his. And that is the dumbest thing ever to do, right? So he had my password. I would never know his. You know how many arguments we got into with bitches, and they would always read the fuck out of relationship, and my dumbass was like, dang, even they know what the fuck is going on, but because I'm with you and I'm for you, I gotta stay on top of my shit and hold you down and make it seem like I got all his shit, I know all his shit. But the reality of it was I never had none of his passwords, none of his socials, none of his metaverse shit, but he had mine. And the upper hand is always the most dangerous, because if I had $1 for every time we got in an argument and he used that against me, and to this day he still is, just remember, I got your password for your IMVU, I can change it. Like, literally, I kid you not, like, that's what the fuck it was. So that's what it is. And then we, like, it was a lot, y'all. Like, all the bitches we got in arguments with because of him, trying to like troll flirt with them and say, oh, I don't want them, but you're wasting your time troll flirting with them. They would read the fuck out of our whole relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, I hated when he would troll flirt with bitches. It was so fucking annoying. But I acted like I didn't give a fuck, but I really did. So the bitches, get arguments with, would read the fuck out of me. And I'm gonna say, y'all were right, he was controlling. When his ex came around and said he was controlling and a control freak, he was very controlling. And I never had any of his socials. The one time I had his freaking social for IMVU was the day he decided to join the GIF profile trend, right? He wanted to do XXXTentacion, his favorite rapper, right? So he chose a small video from Instagram and he gave me his password for the little profile GIF, right? I did it. When I was putting it together, he texted me and was like, do your shit, don't touch or don't open my motherfucking text messages. So I was like, okay. But one thing about me, you tell me not to do anything, obviously I'm gonna do it. Like, don't tell me not to do it, because I'm gonna do it, because now I feel like you're hiding something, right? So he's like, show me the gifts, right? So as I'm showing him like each gift, he's saying he doesn't like that one, why it's not clear. I'm like fixing it and I'm tweaking it, and then he finally likes one, right? So in that moment, like, I put the GIF in his profile, whatever, and something tells me to check his messages, right? This is where I caught he was cheating, right? So I go on his messages and I look at recent conversations from, last night, and since we've been like talking, since when we've communicating, like since when all this happened, right? And make insult into injury, it wasn't even the fact that you took a whole random broad to the movies when I've asked him millions of times to take me out and let's go on a date, let's meet up halfway and go to the movie theaters, have a dinner and have a movie type shit, and you rejected me. But you took a random broad from out the street who ended up publicly humiliating you after, to the point where you and her got almost escorted out of the movies, and then she tried to pull a fast one on you, trying to make it seem like y'all were gonna fucking like hook up, and you were going to take to her place, or she was gonna go to yours, and y'all were gonna like bang privates. But you told me y'all, you didn't do it, but you probably did. That's not even the fact that hurt me the most. But let's carry on. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I looked at the messages and I read almost every single one. They were all innocent text messages, by the way. Like, the ones in the past were very innocent. They were very like platonic. Like, it was him making business deals to get like surprise family chains, him catching up with people that, he's been on IMV before, he just quit and he came back. But one of the text messages was like, oh, this is what you're doing? Okay, bet. Now, this girl, I don't remember what her username was, but she's his quote unquote female best friend, right? She had like one picture of him on her page, her IMB metaverse platform, and he had like 0 of her, right? So I'm getting all the conversations. Like, I don't really get to like the up far, but I'm just like fat. When you're like just trying to like scan your eyes to see if you see anything suspicious, right? So I'm scanning, and then I see some flirty content, right? Some like brief flirty content, and it's not even him rejecting her flirtatious. He's fucking flirting back with the bitch. Like, he's flirting fucking with her, and then they go back to strictly platonic, and then they flirt some more. So I peeped that shit, and I'm like, it's funny how you're being possessive and controlling with me, right? And you don't want me to go anywhere, you don't want me to be with anybody else, but you're so comfortable with flirting with your best friend casually in the text messages. And I peeped it. Y'all, I didn't even answer. I just laughed it, and I kept it pushing. And then after that moment, from when I gave him that gift, we've been in so much we've been like in so much, on and off type shit, and so much fights, and him giving up on the relationship. Y'all know the story and all that type of shit. And then my birthday comes around. He don't say happy birthday right away. He waits till it's like midnight to say happy birthday. Like, my nigga, my birthday's done. Are you dumb? And me just saying happy birthday as soon as it hits midnight, and he's not responding until like the next day to say thank you. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then me, trying to figure out when we're gonna meet again, when are we gonna be together, and him saying he's busy. And I'm gonna quote Irene real quick from Renee's Beauties, where she said, no matter if someone's busy, the fact that we only live an hour away, if they want to be with you, they'll make you a priority. They will plan a day to be with you or spend time with you. So his excuses were just legitimately poor and just plain out excuses. Like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie to you, I may not have had, you know, motion back then. I had motion, but not enough, right? I was basically still back then figuring my life out, like just figuring shit out, right? So the fact that when you got what you wanted from me, you just ghosted me when you finally got your little emotion. When your emotion took off, you ghosted me. You started flirting with bartenders, went to like Halloween parties, girls twerked on you. We didn't even live, it's not that we didn't live in 2 different states, y'all. We lived in Canada. So it was nothing for him to say, hey, get dressed and I'm gonna give you the Uber, I'm gonna give you the Addy for the party and we can pull up, we can drink, you know, and party together, and then we'll go our separate ways, or we'll go back to my crib and like bang bang bang, or if you can't, then we'll go home, whatever, right? It wasn't even that. We lived an hour, not, he didn't live on the other side of the globe or the other side of the continent. So that's the shit I'll be talking about. And then there's times where like I'd be like, hey, you wanna come to my house? I bought wine, I'm cooking dinner, it can be a homebody date. This man will blame disrespect me and say I ain't coming to no one's dirty ass house. Excuse me? My dirty what? Every time you freaking call me, I am cleaning or doing my laundry. I can't remember the last time you done yours or did any type of cleaning to your house. So let's be for real here. Every time you call me, I'm cleaning my house, I'm doing my laundry, or I'm folding my laundry or taking care of myself. So let's be for real here. I want to come to your dirty ass and ass house. Your house probably has this. And the funny thing is, you never been to my house, but you'll quote unquote playfully threaten to come to my house when I use reverse psychology on you to make you come. Okay, so it was just that and a whole lot of other stuff. So I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, you know what? Like when all that shit happened, and then, you know, I had enough of it. And when he did that last show I told y'all where he said that we were not together, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna move on, and I moved on just like that. I gave no fucks about it. He felt bad about it, so I came running back. You know what I'm saying? So like he just fucked up a lot of things for me, because if I could go back in time, I'd have been to my younger self, don't go back. Don't you dare go back. Let it be where it has to be. Let him move on. Let him be with the bitch that, you know, embarrassed him at the movie theaters, and she got drunk, pre-lit, and she embarrassed you on the train and everything. Like, let him be with her, or let him be with the bitch that he was fighting with in the metaverse, and then he probably has her number. Or let him, like he told y'all, he has hella bitches on his Instagram. Let him be one of those. I should have just moved on and been happy, because, bro, when I did that small period fling, I wouldn't say the fling, when I just decided to move on with this one person, y'all, I was on cloud 9. I was getting everything from this one person that I wanted from him, and that was the fucked up part about it. And the even like messed up part about it is that I let it go when it was going so good for this fucking asshole that did me dirty, and did me dirty for the whole relationship, and gave no fucks about it, and then had the audacity to remind me of how many times I moved on, and that he stayed loyal as if he did when he really didn't. But my butterflies, that is a story. That's a story. Like, that really is it. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's a story. I hope y'all enjoyed that video of how I got Finesse on my anniversary, plus more. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.